好，我宣布重返驼峰航线任务开始，请各岗位严慎细实，精益求精，按计划执行。
At 12 p.m. on December 26th, 2023, the Reflying the Hump mission officially commenced.
912在查理跑道外等待的应该起飞。显示612，今年风先自动3厘秒跑到18停，请推迟升风仪程。
The MA-60 aircraft took off from Tengchong Tuofeng Airport, flying north along the Nujiang Gorge. To the left of the plane are the Gaoligong Mountains, which separate China from Myanmar and rise to elevations of over 5,000 meters. This range was a significant barrier that Hump pilots had to cross. The northernmost point the aircraft will reach is Meili Snow Mountain, a frequent landmark on the northern part of the Hump. From there, the plane continues southeast, passing Yulong Snow Mountain near Lijiang and Zangshan Mountain near Dali, before finally arriving in Kunming, the endpoint of the Hump.
首先，第一，它当时它不是密封舱的飞机，现在是我们是在这是全密封啊，全密封舱的飞机了。你知道它很冷的，那个时候
不密封它就冷嘛，
它非常凉的。
飞行员都很冷啊，
飞行员是那个时候是要戴氧气罩的。对。
我看那个回忆录上说，那个史蒂威冷的他就来回走来走去啊，冷的个不行哎。他就是没有那个。 怎么说？就是那个
没有增压舱吧？这个飞机的机种在空舱飞行，高度的时候最高能够拔到6000公尺，但是你在满载的时候大概就是4000公尺。
它有时候那个山都飞不过去，你看它就是这样绕，我就这样绕了山飞。
2分钟以后，飞机到达卤水。
The first key location on the Reflying the Hump mission is Fox Pass in the Gaoligong Mountains. It was named after Jim Fox, a Hump pilot and the captain of CNAC's aircraft number 53, which crashed here over 80 years ago. On March 11th, 1943, while flying in formation over the Gaoligong Mountains, aircraft number 53 was photographed by someone on another plane in the group. 15 minutes later, while crossing the snow-capped mountain pass, aircraft number 53 suddenly encountered severe downdrafts.
I'm losing control!
I see the storm, snow coming. I tried to tell them to get out because the wind came over and like water on a dam.
We're in a nosedive!
Took my friend into the mountain, his left wing hit and he went and he was gone.
According to an eyewitness account, aircraft number 53 crashed into the dense forest of the Gaoligong Mountains at an altitude of over 3,000 meters. Captain Jim Fox, Chinese co-pilot Tan Xuan, and Chinese radio operator Wang Guoliang were all reported missing. The coordinates of the crash site were recorded at the time, and the location was named Fox Pass.
往这个方向就是西的嘛，西他们就是坠落在那里，这样飞过去，飞过雪山垭口呢，某一个地方的话呢就坠落了。坠落的话呢，中国航空公司就不断的找它。
Back then, Fletcher Hanks Jr. was a colleague of Jim Fox at CNAC. As well as being comrades, they were also good friends. In October 1944, Hanks trekked into the Gaoligong Mountains to search for his friend and the crashed plane. This footage was taken during that time. However, due to extreme fatigue and a shortage of food, he was forced to abandon the effort. In the summer of 1996, a Myanmar hunter discovered the wreckage of a mysterious aircraft in a remote forest in the Gaoligong Mountains on the China-Myanmar border. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the wreckage was indeed CNAC's aircraft number 53.
当时呢，我们到了山上，就看到了这架飞机。那个螺旋桨，我就觉得像是一个挣扎的要说话的一个大嘴了嘛，但是他一句话没有说出来。当时看到这架飞机的时候，我很感动啊，我就觉得我亲眼看见第二次世界大战了。就是他那个飞机还是保持着当时坠落的那个样子噻。
In 1997, 80-year-old Fletcher Hanks Jr., who was in the United States, received the news. Just as he had done 53 years earlier, he set out without hesitation to search for his friend. With the help of the government of Nujiang Lisu Autonomous Prefecture and his Chinese friends, Hanks finally walked to the crash site 54 years after the crash of aircraft number 53. Finally, a lifelong wish had been fulfilled.
That is something. I will kiss that airplane again. That's good.
For these brave men that fought the war together, they came for adventure just like all of us came for adventure today. And they had a good time till they got killed. Okay, here's some luck. 4 Fox, 4 Fox, 4 Fox, 4 Fox, 4 Fox.
After the discovery of aircraft number 53, the government of Nujiang Lisu Autonomous Prefecture arranged for military and civilian personnel to guard the plane day and night for 540 days to protect it from damage. On the night of February 28, 1998, amidst the heavy snow of the Gaoligong Mountains, Chiu Tiancheng, a young new ethnic man guarding the aircraft, succumbed to the cold and exhaustion. He died at the age of 24, the same age as Captain Fox when aircraft number 53 crashed. In March 1998, the aircraft was moved to the Nujiang Hump Route Memorial. Testifying to the tragic history of the Hump airlift, aircraft number 53 is the only crashed plane that has been preserved intact. Flying over towering peaks, enduring bone-shaking turbulence, heavy rain, strong winds and blizzards. Every panel and rivet on this plane silently tells a story. The harrowing story of the Hump flights and those who never came home again. For many years, another CNAC aircraft has been on Chen Anqi's mind, and that's aircraft number 60. This plane has a touching story of its own.
中航60号机是在1942年11月18号坠落的，3位机组人员全部牺牲。他的机长是 John Dean。John Dean 是原来的 ABG， 也就是美籍志愿队队员，也就飞虎队员。第2位副驾驶是 James Brown， 现在是他的亲属在追找他。第3位是杨光流，是中国人报务员。
On November 17, 1942, CNAC's aircraft number 60, carrying tin ingots, took off from Kunming en route to Dinjan airfield in India. The aircraft crashed over Tsangshan Mountain near Dali, shortly after radioing in reports of extremely icy conditions. This was the first CNAC aircraft in the Hump airlift to crash with the loss of its entire crew.
Jimmy was 5 years older than I. He was born in 1921. And of course, by then he was 6'1" and curly hair, very charming, very handsome, and so he had no trouble with girls.
In November 1942, co-pilot James Brown of CNAC's aircraft number 60 passed away at the age of 21. Decades on, his cousin Bob could still remember him vividly.
Jim was home for that summer, from March until September. So we saw a lot of him. He had a new car, new Buick convertible. And he had, without a doubt, the prettiest girl on the North Shore of Chicago. And they were engaged. As he went to China, they became engaged. But, of course, they never married because he never came home.
On James's tombstone, his parents inscribed, "Our beloved son, gone too soon." After James's parents passed away, Bob made it his mission to find aircraft number 60 and bring his cousin home.
So we want him brought home. We want him memorialized in some form. 3 people died on this mountain to help you people stay in the life that you have today and recognize his sacrifice. He gave up his life for your people and for my people.
On September 29, 2011, Bob hired Clayton Cullers, an American explorer, to search for the wreckage of aircraft number 60 in Dali. With the help of local villagers, they located the plane, which had been buried by a landslide from an earthquake many years earlier. Malong Peak, at an elevation of 4,122 meters in the Changshan Mountain, is where aircraft number 60 crashed. To honor the plane and its fallen crew, the MA-60 flew around Malong Peak.
这次重飞驼峰航线呢，我觉得它创造了一种就是体验式的缅怀和纪念，因为只有亲自飞过前人开辟的这条空中通道，才能更细腻具体的感受那段历史是怎么回事，才能真正用心去珍惜用血火凝成的那段战斗友谊。
今天我们在这里举办重飞驼峰航线活动，就是对那段抗战历史的纪念，也是对飞虎队精神的代代相传。
After more than 3 hours of flight, the Chinese-made MA-60 touched down in Kunming, the end point of the Hump route. Maybe a landing here is no big deal today, but always remember that 80 years ago, each landing here meant vital support for the Chinese people in their fight against fascism. According to incomplete statistics, over the course of a grueling 3-year airlift, more than 84,000 Chinese and Americans were involved in Hump operations, transporting over 800,000 tons of supplies. The US military lost around 500 aircraft on the Hump, with over 1,500 personnel reported dead or missing. CNAC lost 168 pilots and 48 of its 100 transport planes, resulting in a loss rate of nearly 50%. Today, many crash sites on the Hump remain undiscovered. Maybe, if you ever happen to fly over this forbidden terrain, you too will glimpse glimmering aluminum shards among the snowy peaks. If you do, remember one thing: The gleam you see is the sheen of a heroism that will shine unforgotten forever.